Holy man. This is a hijack of the emergency broadcast system. Just kidding, please don't arrest me. However, all television and radio broadcasts will cease their regular programming for this special message from JFM Studios. Please wait while we find the punk-ass signal. This is a hijack of the emergency broadcast.
This message is being broadcast by the Department of Defense of the Republic. Continue to carry out the following instructions.
Are you ready?
Your own kingdom in the video room.
Whoa, Mondo, cool.
catch me on my studio.
Bruh.
The broadcast will quiet at this time for your safety.
This message is transmitted at the request of the United States Office of Civil Defense. All television and radio stations in the United States will now cease their regular programming to carry this special message.
Let's go, man!
We'll do it live!
Thank you, everybody. I want everybody to know we're back up. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Finally, the return of JFM Studios Live. Oh, boy. I hope everything goes well. I did a little test last night, and if I sound weird or if there's audio issues, like if the music's louder than me or if I'm way louder than the music, please let me know. Also, let me know if there's some sort of weird echo effect. I kind of noticed that in the test, but I think I fixed it. But I see you guys in the chat right here. Taco Corgis, King of the Fat, Jade, and TD Camper. Welcome to the stream, guys. So nice of you to join me in my epic return. Yeah, it's been a long time. Not since, last July, I think? Last year that I had an official art stream. And of course, Taco Corgis, you're welcome for the birthday wishes. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2? I have not yet get a Nintendo Switch 2, but I'm looking to get it, in the future, So yeah, and yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I love the new graphics. The new graphics are great. I worked hard on that new intro, man. Shout out to Megan McDuffie. She's the one that made that music. She's it's a song from River City Girls 2. It's a very good game. All right, so let's get to it. I'm gonna put on some music. I got my stream music here, and let's have some fun. Yeah, I'm drawing Jane's 20th birthday illustration right now. All right, let's see here. Holy man, we have 10 people watching. Awesome. That is awesome. What are my thoughts on the movie K-Pop Demon Hunters? I have yet to see it. I plan on seeing it soon. I'm very bad at watching movies. But I heard it's very good. I heard it's like the most watched movie on Netflix ever. So I might as well give it a try. I just don't know what to do with this Jane pose here. I have two different poses. I have this, and I have this right here, but I'm not feeling this one. Guys, I haven't seen any movies this year. Really, the only, you're gonna hate me for this, but the only movie, the only new movie I've seen this year is Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix. That's it, and that's because I was forced to watch it. You know, I was told, don't draw. It's Friday. Don't draw tonight. Come watch a movie with us. And I'm like, okay, fine. What movie are we gonna watch? Happy Gilmore 2? Okay, fine. So, but yeah, the new Superman movie and the new Fantastic Four, those are on my list to watch. Believe me, they look good. I'm not one of those guys that are like, oh, a new movie? Nah, I'm not gonna watch it just because it's popular. You know, I'm not a hipster. Also, if I didn't say it yet, hello, Positively More. Welcome to the stream. I'm out of practice, man. I'm stumbling all over my words. Yeah, I heard that James Gunn's Superman is very good. You know. It just goes to show that he, you know, really knows how to write superhero movies. Yeah, hard to believe that I created Jane almost 20 years ago. So it's fitting that I draw her celebrating her canonical 20th birthday when that happens. You know, I have a funny shirt for her to wear too. Do I think Jeff and Taylor would be into Superman 2025? Yeah, they would. What if James Gunn directed a live-action Jeff and Taylor movie? I would trust him to do so, you know. Just don't know what the plot would be, or what kind of villain he would use. I don't know if he'll have DJ be a villain. I think that would be nice. A whole movie centering around, you know, an alternate version of episode 11. Hello, Alex Acosta. Welcome to the stream. Yes, happy birthday to Jane, and welcome, Jem. Did I ever watch Murder Drones? No, I haven't. I knew there were some big murder drones like last year. I think around New Jersey. Or maybe that they were just regular drones. I don't know. Giant drones. I remember people made a big fuss about them. Man, people are telling me their ages when I created Jane. Y'all are making me feel old here. I mean, I was 15, almost 16 when I created Jane. Hello, Spirit Fanboy. Welcome to the stream. What do I think of Breaking Bad? I actually, watched all of Breaking Bad, and I think it's a great show. An amazing show. It's like the writing is top notch. This song, man. Yeah, I gotta watch Better Call Saul. I've heard that's a good show. I mean, it's created and written by the same guy. So why not? Why can't I? Maybe it's because I'm so I don't have enough time, man. I'm so dedicated to my artwork that after my day job, I just either relax or just or draw. I don't even have time to play video games, man. And I love playing video games. Who's more into superheroes, Jeff or Taylor? I'd say Taylor is more into superheroes. He likes to reference them here and there. And oh boy, speaking of Taylor, will we get to see Taylor's dad or what happened to him? I would say yes. Eventually we will see Taylor's dad. Did you ever watch the Castlevania anime? Yes, I did. On Netflix. I didn't finish it, but I did watch a lot of the episodes. Very well animated, and of course, I like the Castlevania series, even though I've only watched I've only played Castlevania 4 and Symphony of the Night, and a little bit of Rondo of Blood. But overall, it's a great game series. And I've been fantasizing about a Jeff and Taylor themed Castlevania game. It's just like how I imagined it to be is just like Symphony of the Night, only there's two different campaigns. There's a Jeff campaign, or should I say a Jeffacus campaign and a Talos campaign. and they go inside 2 different castles. They do whatever, beat the bosses here, you know, and then after they beat their bad guys, they do it all over again, only with Jeffricus fighting in Talos's castle and vice versa. And of course, you'd see different versions of the Jeff and Taylor characters, you know. But I think that would be a very fun game. Let's see. I'm gonna download something or paste something here. I need help. How do I draw a woman with her hips, with her hands on her hips? This is what I do, guys. You know, when I draw, I have references. Oh man, I should let you guys know that earlier today I was doing, you know, some chores, whatnot, and I almost really injured myself. I should explain, but I was emptying like a wagon, and it's like a green wagon that I use to put all the, you know, chopped up dead grass when I mow the lawn. So it was full of water. So I tried to, you know, tip it over, but it was heavy. So I got in front of it, and I used 2 hands to actually level it, so I can, you know, get out of the way and then tip it over to get the water out. But it was a bit too heavy on one end, and I couldn't stop it on time, so it just kept going up and up, and that hitch was right underneath my crotch. So when it was going up, I actually tried to get out of the way, but it got the inside of my thigh, right behind my leg, inside of my thigh. So it hurts when I sit down. Right now, it hurts, but I just gotta stream, man. Doesn't matter if I have a bruised up leg. I gotta stream. But I avoided a catastrophic injury. If you're a guy, you should know. Yeah, oof indeed. That would have been bad. I mean, it's common sense, but still. Jonathan, welcome to the stream. So glad you are here. Yeah, and it has been a while. I'm only streaming the Saturday night because I'm busy tomorrow. Usually I stream Sundays, like Sunday afternoons, but no, I'll be busy with the get-together, so... I think I'll change it to this butterfly here. It's a special birthday, so she needs a special bow or something. so yeah. Also, I noticed something. I'm looking at the chat, and then these are there are crowns in different places. Like you guys can fight for number 1 or number 2, most chattiest person on the chat. So I guess. I mean, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but it's just kind of a weird little addition that I see. And of course, once I ink this, I'll make sure everything's all nice and symmetrical, so, you know, just make it exist now. I'll make it pretty later. Heartless Valentine, welcome to the stream. He says, or he asks, whose accent is thicker in your mind, Lily or Jane? Oh, Lily for sure. She has the thicker southern accent. Jane does have some southernness in her accent there, but it's not so pronounced. Like, let's say Lily. You know, Lily is a stereotypical, southern gal. Add some candy roses here. Jane loves roses. How's the next chapter in Mouse Smashing coming along? It's coming along great. Slowly but surely it's coming along. I just finished coloring another page. So yeah. I'm excited how it's turning out. What song is this? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, this is one of those generic Kid Pick songs that I downloaded. Okay. I was like, what is this? Is this Pirates of the Caribbean? With Jane turning 20, she can now read fantasy books with witches without the worry of her mother throwing them out the window. Exactly. Yeah. Her mother would have to accept the fact that Jane's an adult now. She can do whatever she wants. Within reason. But still. She can read all those quote-unquote sinful books. And Jane, she loves those sinful books, those fantasy, romantic novels. Lots of girls love those books. Why can't Jane be one of them, I bet her mom secretly likes those books too. She just wouldn't admit it, I kind of imagine Jane's mom would be a bit more loose, and relaxed, once Jane's older. I mean, it's natural for that to happen, Oh, Taco Corgis, thank you so much for showing J&T to your friends. And that's good. Good that they love it. Yeah, that song was random. This song is random too. I kind of forgot where this is from. I think this is a song from White Bat Audio. Yeah, he makes lots of royalty-free music. But I gotta give a shout out to him. He makes some very nice soundtracks. Do I like Regular Show? I haven't seen Regular Show, but I've seen clips of it. I know enough about it to know the story synopsis and whatnot, and know enough about Mordecai that he's a simp. But he would get along with Jeff Jefferson. That's why I drew him with Jeff. In that one sketch dump, that's so funny and random. I did do another one of those J&T, but just Cassidy, but with episode 5 remake. Awesome. I'd love to see it. Another Cassidy collage. Alright, well, it is time to ink this. I think I'm happy with it. There's some things I need to fix, but that's what inking is for, just to fix the little imperfections. Don't forget to save and save often. Yeah, Jeff and Mordecai would definitely be great fans. Exactly. How would Rosie react to meeting the Jeff and Taylor villains? Any of the villains? Well, it would depend on who. If she were to meet, like, DJ, she wouldn't be afraid of him. She would, like, beat him with a broom or something. And she wouldn't suspect Jacob for being a bad guy. She would be super nice to him because he's handsome, Yep, Rosie would definitely accuse Captain Starla of using witchcraft. And it's true, she does have that magic. Speaking of villains, we're listening to Ava Dodd's theme song now. Who would win, Ashley Kirkwood or Vicky Turner? In a fight or a car race? Because if it's a car race, Ashley would beat her. If it's a fight, then I guess Vicky. Because Ashley doesn't like to fight. She doesn't like to get dirty like that. She bruises easily, you know. And it's okay, Alex Acosta, if you're late. But to answer your question about football, am I optimistic about the Lions' chances this year? Not as much as last year, because they have a very tough schedule ahead of them. They're going against very good teams. And they're going against the Packers, the very first, game of the season. At, Wisconsin. At Green Bay. And then after that, they're going against Ben Johnson's Bears. That's going to be a nightmare. So, yeah. I'm willing to accept that they're going to have some losses this year. I just want them to make the playoffs. Although, a part of me is wishing for like a whole undefeated season. That would be awesome. That's, what can be better than last season? And, going undefeated all the way. Oh yeah, here's this Arabic sounding song. It is a very random song that I have in my playlist here. I forgot I had it, so I'm like, okay, I'll put it in my stream playlist. Sorry. One of your friends wanted you to draw Amanda in the Peter Griffin dead pose. Do it. I'd love to see it. I drew David in that dead pose once. It's actually at the very last page of Episode 4 Remake. It's you can barely see him, and it's at an angle, but he's supposed to be in that pose. How would Jeff and Taylor do against Dr. Doom? I guess they would die, because Dr. Doom he's stronger than two teenage boys. But then again, they went against the G Station, and canonically, the G Station shares Dr. Doom's voice, so. Do with that information as you will. Alright, now let me duplicate this layer. Select it. Mirror it. I'm gonna have to play along, but hold on. Look how weird this looks. Yeah, Alien Jane. Okay. It's like, oh my gosh, Jeff, you are going out with an alien. How do you feel about that? I bet he would be so excited. What do I think of Thomas and Friends? I've never really watched them as a kid, you know, but I guess they're okay. Yeah, the G station sounds like Doctor Doom. I imagined him to have the same voice actor as the Doctor Doom that was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, that same Doctor Doom. Oh yeah, I discovered this awesome remix of my theme song last week. It's so cool. It's not a remix. It's a cover. Hello, Paranormiac. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well.
She won't even miss me when she's gone.
You know, if you want my advice, I'd say open commissions when you're ready, and yeah, definitely know your audience, and especially know yourself to see what you're comfortable drawing and whatnot. Because I've gotten plenty of commissions where I wasn't, you know, totally comfortable drawing, but since I already got paid, and I'm like, okay, I have to commit to it, you know. But I'd say just know yourself, know your audience, and make sure you're ready. And of course, communicate, which I should do better on. I mean, I will tell you one of my weirdest commissions that I've ever gotten, but it had to do with, the Loud House and everything. But this guy wanted me to draw, adult versions of some of the Loud House characters, and it involved his self-insert and tickling. And of course, I went through it. And there was another one that he wanted me to do. I started it, but then I quit. I just quit, and I'm like, dude, I'm not feeling it. I'm giving you a refund. I'm just not comfortable drawing this. So. What are the chances? I talk about some weird sexual commission, and then this song comes up. This is the instrumental version of the Sex Offender Shuffle. The Starhammer Shuffle. I want all of them to sing this at the end of J&T. This just occurred to me. If Jeff and Taylor was written in the early 2000s, instead of calling E.G. a dumbass, Jeff would have called him the homophobic. Would Jeff have called him the homophobic F-bomb? I don't think so. Even if it was the thing back in the 2000s, I don't think Jeff Jefferson would call anyone that. Even if J&T was like for adults only, and it's just like an Adult Swim cartoon, I just don't see it. Maybe David, but definitely not Jeff. Okay, here's some confetti and ripped up present wrapping paper. paper plate. I'll make this cake pretty later. The request can be weird too. I got 2 about characters bouncing on those red ball things. What red ball things? Talking about the red balls at the, you know, in front of Walmart. Man, I love cake. Especially vanilla cake with white frosting. I love it. But, you know, at the same time, I'm like, maybe a small cake, you know? I'm kind of weird like that. It's like I always want a birthday cake, but then it's like, okay, I had my slice. I'm done with it. So, because if it's too sweet, then I can't handle it. Kind of terrible at backgrounds. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's in Jane's house. Who's taking a picture? Her mom and I can confirm that her mom and Jeff are in the room. You know, and Cassidy and Taylor. But I'll work on the background later. Let's color my girl. Alright. You know, I love these streams because it actually motivates me to work on stuff. I'm willing to bet I'll finish a lot of pictures this way. Especially when I have an audience as wonderful as you. Oh yeah, I'm loving it too. Just pretty color too. You know, Jane loves the blue. I don't know if it's her official favorite color, but she really likes blue. The same party plate. That's so funny. I imagine this little plate, this little paper plate is the same paper plate you see in Mouse Man Chapter 4. Yeah. That's the JFM Studios paper plate. Also, this song, I just downloaded it not too long ago. I thought it was a cute sounding song. It's from the game Pokemon Puzzle League, I think. Oh wow, that would be a very interesting alternate universe if if the if the kids, excuse me, if the Jeff and Taylor characters were in Vinewood Manor. That'd be so weird. They definitely go crazy in that house. Okay, it's time to reveal what Jane's shirt's gonna be. I found this online, and I saw a guy draw a character wearing this, so I'm like, okay, I'll have Jane wear it. I mean, it's, excuse me. It's only natural. No pun intended. I just gotta design it. I bet her mom would be like, "Excuse me? Why are you wearing that?" Cassidy would be jealous, you know, but still, you know, she's laughing, but she's, you know, slightly jealous. Because it's like, oh man, why? And look, it has 20, and it's appropriate for her 20th birthday. I wonder how I can warp it. Maybe if I do this. No. No, cancel. I'll just do a mesh warp. Mesh transformation, that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm struggling too. I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, the warp effect. But yeah, that's totally a shirt that Sarah would wear. Yeah, I paused my anime to be here. That's real cool. Approved T-shirt, exactly. Maybe. Yep, you are. This is exactly Legend of Zelda music. This is the original Fire Temple song before it was edited. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Taylor definitely has a YouTube channel where he posts his reviews on new Kitty Knight songs and Bruno Hoo-Ha films. Oh man, if he does, he would definitely do that. Yeah. Maybe goof around with Jeff, you know. Record David, you know, without him knowing. It's like, this is my neighbor David. He's washing his car. And David would be like, "Hey, you recording me?" And then Taylor's like, "No, why would I?" I'm not super happy about the dice. Let's see if I can do it by hand. The warp effect. Oh boy, yeah. This is the artistic process, people. Trial and error. Yeah, that's alright. I'll deal with it later. Gotta keep going. Let's shade this gal. All right. Well, I will be using the Jeff and Taylor rendering technique. This is the same rendering technique I use in my, on my volumes. I'll tell you what, listening to these songs, with headphones is a totally different experience. Here we go. Here's my new theme song for my streams. Oh yeah, this song plays in my head whenever I have to leave to work in the morning. Just leaving behind my computer and my comics. Why, yes, I do have plans for Labor Day. That morning, I plan to work, or start working on Jeff and Taylor Episode 6 Remake. You know, basically just the wireframes and laying some of the pages out, but I plan to start it. And it's kind of crossing over with Mouse Master Chapter 4. I mean, I'm kind of a madman like that, but, you know, I just wanted to start it. Because if I just keep on waiting, then I just won't start it at all. And besides, you know, Labor Day is it's a nice indicator on when I started with a comic, just so I can keep track of it better. How about you guys? Do you guys have any plans for Labor Day? Inquiring minds wants to know. Oh, you have to work on Labor Day. Man. He must have one of those essential jobs. Which, you know, they're important, you know. I just, you know, everybody needs a break. Hang out with family. Nice. Probably gonna chill. Probably gonna try and hang with a friend. Nice. You know, it's always nice to chill. Oh, positively more. You have to work too? Man. You also must have an essential job. Which, you know, it's important. And I appreciate you guys having those jobs. In case you haven't heard it enough. Oh yeah, that's right. You're born on September 1st. Well, happy early birthday, TV Camper. You almost share a birthday with Jane.
got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make them mad, ruckus to bring them, just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from, jump off it, bring it on. Any opponent or contender, no one can stop this with guns or objects. As far as I'm concerned, yo, it's only one topic. Joining street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior, I'll be the master.
Do any of you guys play Street Fighter? Just a random question.
I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You stomping anybody, so make your choice right. Select to make your first pick.
I mean, I gotta get back into it, but I am playing Street Fighter 6, and in their little campaign or story mode or World Tour, I actually created Adult Amanda. And it's so funny just to, just see Adult Amanda just beating people up. Yes, Adult Amanda, the same Amanda you see on the side of the screen, wearing the hat and everything. Only she's not monochrome.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat.
It's okay.
You know we just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, the spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Although I wonder. I love black shirts. Black shirts are my thing in real life, but for Jane, I wonder if just dark blue would work. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't call myself a huge gamer, but I do like to play video games here and there. I mean, I am currently playing a game called Expedition 33. It's a, role-playing game, turn-based combat. It's very fun. It's made by an independent video game company. It's a relatively small studio compared to the big boys, but I think after Expedition 33, they're gonna expand because they just made a lot of money. It's super popular now. It's very French too. I can just imagine Cassidy, in that world, and she would fit. But lately I've been itching to play some Resident Evil. Mostly because I've watched a Resident Evil Iceberg video that made me like, oh man, I want to play some Resident Evil. Just go through all of them in order. I've never played Death Stranding before. I'm kind of... I don't know, from what I've seen, it looks like it's just walking endlessly from one place to another with that baby. At least that's how I imagine it.
One love, one game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush, it's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil games are good. I love them. I used to be scared of them, but yeah, I've ever since I was a teenager, I've been loving them. You don't say good luck, you say don't get up. Man, this song was the shit back in 2015. No, 2014, when I first played that game. This is from Fight Night Champion. It's a boxing game. The last legit boxing game that EA Sports made. Back in 2011. How sad is that? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna explain it further in a future video. Sometime in October, I'll release a video of all the things that scared me as a kid, and you know, Resident Evil 2 was one of those things. I'll explain it right now. You know, back then, my sister's boyfriend at the time. You know, I guess they went to a video game store together, and he saw Resident Evil 2 for the Nintendo 64, and he's like, "Oh man, this is so cool!" So he got Resident Evil 2 for me, or for us, and you know, I tried to play a little bit of it. You know, the graphics kind of creeped me out. Because it was so real at the time. And that first screen, man, surrounded by fire, zombies moaning, walking towards you. Well, I was flabbergasted by the tank controls as a kid. I was like, what is this? This is so dumb. How do you control this character? And then I keep walking into the zombie, and then I got scared. The art scared me too. You know? The box art, you know, in my Nintendo 64 collection, I would always put that cartridge like in the very bottom, along with the instruction manual. I'll put it in the bottom where I wouldn't be able to see it. You know, I was so creeped out by Resident Evil 2. render her shirt very nice. You gotta make sure those look like orbs. Giant orbs. It's just, like I said, it's just natural, you know? I doubt I'll finish this picture on the stream, but you know, I'm thinking I'll finish like 80% of it, maybe 90. But there's lots of detail that'll be going under this cake. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm liking it. Why is it that herbs can cure zombie bites in the games, but not in any of the movies I've seen? Huh. I don't know. I guess that's way over the top for them. You know, it's not plausible for the movies for, you know, for the green and red herbs to heal your bites. But keep the zombie dogs. No. Keep that tyrant. That just appeared out of nowhere. I think it was in the third movie. They finally had a tyrant, and it was from this douchebag just mutating from it instead of just being lab grown like in the games. Like the tyrants, they're not supposed to be. They weren't people. They were just made that way. I don't know. Okay, now let's try this again.
Something happened for my heart, something beating for a story. There is somehow red, I can see what I'm gonna be in the future. Strong will makes, wait away, you know, strong will makes your way I. Everything I see, everything I feel, all the feeling I have is released away.
You know, yes, I've heard of Papa Meat or Meat Canyon on YouTube, and his style isn't really my thing, you know. But I did watch his Steve Harvey one, and I thought that was funny. But that's the only one I actually watched. I don't know. It's just his style and humor is just slightly too disturbing for me. Don't know. Which is kind of weird because I watched Smiling Friends, and Smiling Friends' art style is almost similar to Meat Canyon. But I don't know, it's just I guess it's slightly less disturbing, at least to me. Okay, the natural 20s are looking good. E-Dubs, welcome to the stream. So nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am back doing streams. And Taco Corgis, if Cassidy had a YouTube channel, she would definitely post speed paints and her playing the sax. Yeah, she would do that. And talking about music and reading her yaoi fan fictions. Yeah, they really know how to tone it down. Mostly because Smiling Friends is on cable, or not cable. It's streaming. It's on an actual channel. While Meat Can, and he has his freedom on his YouTube channel, which I think that's partly the reason. A Cassidy live stream, maybe next time, but definitely if Cassidy were to live stream, she would, read her fanfics and play the saxophone and be weird. Just be her regular self. And yes, it is Jane's birthday. 20 years since I created her, starting September 2nd. Have I ever played the Sly Cooper games? Even playing Sly 2 again after so many years on PS5. Nice. I played a little bit of one of them. I think it's Sly... I don't know, Sly 2 or Sly 3, Band of Thieves. And it was on PS2. But yeah, I really should give it a go again, But what I really want to play again, or I really want, is for Naughty Dog to re-release Jak and Daxter. Like it doesn't have to be remade; it's just a remaster. Re-release them for PS5. I feel like Cassidy would have the in it for the fun, not the fame, if she made videos on live streams. Yeah, definitely. Oh, here's another one of those Kid Picks songs. This was gonna be the theme song to Endless Odyssey. Like a long time ago. I was like, this is the theme song. Damn it. It sounds very adventure-y, so maybe. Oh, word? They're available? Well, looks like I have my next purchase ready. Lower the opacity just a bit. Just to make it look like it belongs on the shirt. Maybe I'll add some texture to the shirt. Why not? Oh, look at that. It automatically got me into the Malice Mansion background graphics. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is so inappropriate, but maybe I'll put this on a shirt. It's my hands texture. You can kind of see it, but they're supposed to be hands, like handprints. There we go. Now that looks more natural. No pun intended. Oh yeah, I did hear about that, about Konami just remaking 2 and then they announced 1 remake. I kind of know why they did it. Possibly because Silent Hill 2 is more known, and I mean, it's kind of like how well, I was going to say Resident Evil, how they remade Resident Evil 2 with their newer RE engine. And then it just spawned a whole bunch of remakes while leaving the first remake alone. But yeah, I would like to get into Silent Hill. I mean, I am very interested in getting that Silent Hill F. You know, the one set in Japan. So yeah, I might become a new Silent Hill enjoyer. gonna add some blushes on her face. Oh, no, I didn't mean to open it there. Oh. Sorry, I'm just opening an image for reference here, but I accidentally opened it in Affinity Photo. Oh, I want to open it in my gallery. Yes. Here we go. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Go. Yeah, let's dance. What Final Fantasy games do I have? Well, let's see. I know I owned 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, I own 12. I never played it. I played 13. I played a little bit of 15. I have 7 Remake, 7 Rebirth. I have the remake for episode... I'm sorry. I have the remake of Final Fantasy IV for the DS. And I played a little bit of 5. And I believe that's it. When I made Taylor's Pokemon team, I based it off of Gold's team, plus Pokemon I see Taylor having. Nice. Taylor and Gold, aka Jimmy, are practically twins from different universes. That's because that's where I got them from. You know, this can of Pepsi makes me thirsty. For actual Pepsi. This stream is not sponsored by Pepsi, I swear. Tekken is a nice gaming franchise too. Everybody's drinking Pepsi now. Or Pepsi, I should say. Whoa, wait a minute. I accidentally, there's a gap here. When I was selecting, it actually selected her little, wrist bracelet thing. Okay, we should be good now. Oops, no. Excuse me, what? Oh, jeez. I colored in the wrong layer, of course. Of course. There we go. Man, imagine if I left it like this. That's a plain ass cake. Alright. But I will take a break from this. I'll finish it on Monday. But let me see here. JFM, did you see Nezha 2? It's been re-released with an English dub, and it's still the highest grossing animated film ever. I'm dead serious. Is that Chinese animated feature? About the little girl that looks like a gremlin? I hope you can hear me through this loud music. Never mind. But no, I haven't seen it. I've seen an advertisement for it, but if it's highest grossing, I don't know. Maybe if it was released in China, and there's a lot more people in China than in the United States, I could see that, but Oh, little boy. Oops. I'm so sorry. Well, let's see if I have the time to watch it. Maybe. Yeah. Man, I have a whole bunch of movies to watch. I got that. The K-pop Demon Slayers, or Demon Hunters, I should say. Let's see, the new Superman, the new Fantastic Four. Yeah, we'll see. Oh man, let's see what we got here. I want to show off some stuff. Here we go. Mall guards. Okay. Would you believe me if I told you that Nedza is about 3 years old? I would. Talking about the character himself or the franchise? But yeah, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet, yeah, that kid is 3 years old. Makes you want to grab a cup of coffee. It's funny because it's Godot's theme from Phoenix Wright. Good character. Oh yeah, I believe it. I'm just gonna be inking the boys. This is official promotional art that'll go in Jeff and Taylor Volume 2. Yeah, Taylor's trying to be serious here. Is it just me, or does episode 6 remind me of Five Five Nights at Freddy's. It might be them being guards at the night shift. There's something lurking through, or lurking around. Yeah, I do see that. But for sure, Episode 6 remake, it's a tad bit different from the original. One thing I will say is that the boys guard the mall, but during mall hours. Yeah, the badges. I don't know. Gotta make sure the badges look okay, you know. Yeah, okay, that's pretty decent. But still, you know, it's still annoying to make sure these badges look exactly the same all the time. I mean, I guess I should copy and paste, but still. Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, this song is a staple in live streams. Ever since I first started, back in 2017, I've always wanted this song on my streams.
Some slang that will grab you. Talking about the space between buses, the middle of fifth, riding a line, down the type of hustle. I used to Motorola flex muscle, sack full of chronic green on the payphone cussing. Spanish Harlem, bred and born, ahead of the form. I'm dead in the norm, love the city till I'm dead and gone torn. Between parks and rivers and rap songs, latch on to that New York shit and buckle your straps on, Yankee caps on. We like the Mets too, but watch out for them Jersey rocking cats. They might arrest you. We get the stress too. That's just the daily. Fucking with them suckers is treating you unfairly, really. David Dickens never rock fishnets. What up with Rowdy Red-Nosed reindeers with wristlets? This guy's handcuffs. Bob said get up, stand up. And if you from New York, then throw your hands up. Come on! You can't duck a city that don't sleep. Big bad wolf style, leaving little Bo Peeps whole heap. Whole seats for the last car tenants. You can count sheep after we reach the city limits. Like real pros in the streets.
build it up back again. Higher and harder, flyer and smarter. People sleep in the park. For those with ends make their periodic silent departures. And the kids train corporate in tunnels of sharp confidence. While the less fortunate trip over tales of the dark marksman.
I've noticed that I've become a lot more confident when I ink my lines, especially with the folds in the clothing there. All you gotta do is, have some confident looking lines, which means just do that, and then it'll just look good. At least 9 times out of 10, it'll work out.
On the front page, pulse of panic. I talk to the tower to test your panic. Outweigh the naysayers in this melee of manics. Muster up my madness and attack it. Street teams ain't a place for players who can't hack it. I was young when I stole the code. I had to crack it with no regard for what the limits were. So now I sound from the center as I pound the perimeter. Like real pros in the street.
God, I don't know. Taylor's walkie-talkie almost looks like a potato. Maybe it is a potato. E.G. gave them potatoes, painted potatoes, and be like, "Here, humans, here are your walkie-talkies." And Taylor's like, "Whoa, this is cool." Well, Jeff is like, "This is just a painted potato." And then E.G. just runs away. "Taylor, we're being scammed here." "Coming in. Jeff, 1, 2, 1, 2. Does this thing work?" Missed opportunity. Mom, look, I got a walkie-talkie. And then she's like, "That's cool, dear." Then he brags to his brothers, "I got a walkie-talkie, and you don't. You just got your wrestling trophies." And then they'll be like, cool, man. And then they arm wrestle. E-Dubs, if you're still on the chat, I've been wondering, did you play Mario Kart World yet? And what are your thoughts? Because I've heard some negative things about it. And I know you, if you don't like something, you'll let everybody know. So I'm just curious. I think the game is actually really good, just not $80 good. We just need a little more variety in the tracks and the ability to choose if you want to race with laps or the touring. Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen some YouTubers, just giving their gripes about the game. I don't know. I feel like I want to wait until Nintendo releases like Mario Kart World Deluxe or something and see how much that changes. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Street Fighter 3 go hard fun games. Also working on a Jane picture to post same birthday time to whip up a concept. Keep being you, JFM. Well, thank you very much, Christopher Thomas. I will keep being myself. I also wish they would have given more care with the new characters, because some of them are obvious just throwing them in. Oh yeah, like what, Fishbone or something? The penguins I can understand, but it's just those other critters like the crab, Sidewalker or something like that, Sidestepper. I think a piranha plant, a Monty Mole. All those randos, just, you know, you get to use them. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, why not Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong? The Koopalings, you know? Okay, I think I'm done for now. Oops. And oops. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, the boys are done. Or at least the line art is done. Jeez. Whose picture is Taylor holding up? I don't know. Could be EG, or it could be a Team Starhammer poster. I can't decide. But yeah, that is... I think I'll call it a stream. It's almost been 3 hours. So yeah, here is the Jane birthday picture. It's like 80% done. Just gotta decorate the cake and do the background. I gotta think of a color for a background. Try to make it pop, you know. But I'll do that Monday, so it can be released on time for Tuesday. Alright, so that is it for this stream. Thank you guys for joining. It's my first stream back in over a year. It's so good to be back. It's just that, I don't know, I guess I just needed that long break. And ever since my little, I want to say, I don't want to say rebranding, but since last year, I just wanted to change the graphics and the intros and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking how my pictures are going well. Yeah, so next stream will be next Sunday afternoon. Doing my regular schedule there. Although I'll probably do more Saturday night streams. It all depends because I watch boxing, and most fights happen on Saturday night. So you never know. But yeah, definitely next Sunday I'll have a stream, and Sunday, September 14th, will be my birthday live stream where I get to chat with you guys for like 3 hours or so. All right. So there you have it. I'll just end the stream right now. And yeah, just so you know, my ending animation is a bit flashy. So if you're sensitive to light or have epilepsy, just be careful. I'm just warning you. And I just figured that out. Oh my gosh, what happens if somebody gets a seizure from my ending screen? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to get sued. I don't have the money. Okay, so there you have it, guys. JFM out, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Labor Day weekend. All right, love you guys. Goodbye.